everybody. Happy Friday. I hope everybody is enjoying their first day of the weekend. I know I am. And welcome back.
Yes.
For those of you who don't know us, most of you do. I'm Sylvia, I'm a boss babe and vegan. And
I'm Courtney. I'm a proud mom and a growth influencer. And together, we're
side by side. Perfect.
I'm
Perfect
sorry.
on the take.
Keep it in.
A little tongue twister there, but that's okay.
Guys, we had a
oh my gosh. Yeah, we're all in a good mood. It's sunny, it's beautiful, and here we are. So for those of you joining us, we're just going to do a little recap of what we're going to go over today, because it's part of a 4-part mini series that we started one of our last videos. And Courtney's going to go ahead and do like a brief recap of what we already went over before we get started here today, which we're going to go over the D personality. So go ahead, Court.
The I personality.
Dang, the I. I don't know if we have to cut it. Do you want to do it over?
No, let's just keep adding in. Good day. You guys, you're really seeing the rawness of us.
It was a test.
So
I feel.
Share all our bloopers today.
Okay.
It'll make it interesting.
There you go. We're always interesting.
Yeah, we are. So what we've done is the first video we talked about was the D personality, the dominant, the doer, the decisiveness, and you have to tell them blah, blah, blah. You just tell them straight how it is, and that's who they are. And now today, we're going to be doing the I personality, and that is Sylvia's strength.
Yeah, perfect. I forgot what I was today. Yes, today we're going to do the I. And ironic enough, they titled that the enthusiast. Perfect. Yes. That's me, 100%.
Yep.
So
yes.
I'm going to go ahead and let Courtney, because this is her forte here, give you a description more entailed in regards to what the I style is. Because remember, just to recap, it's DISC, so there's 4 styles, and this is style number 2 that we're going to go over with you guys. So I hope you guys get some nuggets out of this personality here. Go ahead, Cart.
Okay. I styles are motivated by social recognition, group activities, and relationships. And that's so true. They prioritize taking action, collaboration, and expressing enthusiasm, and often described as warm, trusting, optimistic, magnetic, enthusiastic, and convincing. And that is everything, Sylvia.
Do you guys think I'm convincing?
I know she is.
Yes, I'm definitely a lot of traits. That's why I am a high I. Now, keep in mind, if you listen to the D, there are a lot of characteristics that come along with not just those. There are a lot. And again, like we mentioned before, we're just dipping in so you guys can have some awareness in regards to these different personality traits. So, Courtney, what are more traits besides the ones that you just mentioned for an I?
Well, the I's fears are loss of influence, disapproval, being ignored, and rejection. Wouldn't you say that's true, Sylvia?
So I am a high I, but I'm also an S. So those traits right there, I'm not any of those. But for somebody who is an I, that is absolutely true. Those are some traits that that they have as far as fears. They're included in the fears. But for myself, no, I don't have any of them. I'm very like the first one, positive, trusting. So, but those are a few of the fears that are categorized for the I. So what are other traits, Courtney?
I's values: coaching, counseling, freedom of expression, and demographic relationships.
Okay. So as
And
far
then-
as I'm concerned, yes, I love all that. I mean, love learning, helping people, and the same for me. If somebody wants to teach me something I like to learn, by all freedom of expression and so forth. So as far as value, I do. Anytime I get any type of help from anybody, I do value that, and I'm very thankful and grateful for that. Being a high I. So what is another one?
Overuses, optimism and praise.
Is that a bad thing, peeps? What do you think? I don't think
No, I don't think
it's
that's you really a lot, but I know there are eyes who will way over like praise, 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 and say, okay, I get it, thank you, but you're not.
I get it, thank you. But optimism, I love
You very much.
optimism
Mhm.
because you never know what's gonna happen. It doesn't have to go one way; it might go another. So I love that. It's just like anticipation.
Exactly. Influence others through charm, optimism, and energy. Yes, yes, you have a lot of energy.
Yes, yes, yes.
Always.
So us high people, and you know who you are. A lot of energy. I'm always energetic from dusk till dawn. Take your pick. And that's just my personality. So this is why we, want to explain to you guys the different personalities, because not all of them are like that.
Right.
And not all of them are gonna like that. They don't resonate with that type of energy. They, like their kind, whatever theirs is. But this is why we're here, so we could learn all these different traits, so we could get to know them, so we can relate to everybody, and it's like a fair playing field.
Exactly. In conflict with an I, I'm thinking express feelings and gossip.
There is conflict there because I'm not a gossiper. I don't like to gossip unless it's true. No, I'm just kidding. I don't like to. I'm not one of those. Don't come to me if you want to gossip. I don't want. I
Us on that part. We can't be gossipers between us two.
we do. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. But yeah, expressing feelings because we don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, and we're very conscious. Oh, should I say that? What's going to happen? We try to think of what will happen if we say that. So there's a lot of conflict in that, because with different personalities, sometimes you can't really say what you want to say, how you want to say it. You have to switch it up, change it, maybe not say it or say it another way. So that definitely is a challenge, but it's better for me. It's better to go that route than others.
Yeah, and then one thing too is to express feelings and stuff. It's another thing. It's because of the S part in you too, because the S has that same thing. So there's those two combos. Could improve effectiveness though, being more objective and following through on task.
So that's another trait as well. I mean, I try to follow through and make it a positive, to be able to do that, depending on the task. But I'm like everyone else. Okay, so the task, yeah, I really do try, but like everybody else, sometimes I forget or don't have time, and I make a list of everything that I need to do my task. That way, that will ensure the best, that I'm going to go ahead and complete them. Be more objective. I feel I am, but again, don't forget, I'm part S2, which is a different personality. So even though I'm very high, there's a few things of these that doesn't really correlate with me. But yeah, anyways, on the task, so I'm also, so sometimes not all of these traits apply to me, but for the most part they do. But I'm not going to say 100%, even though I am a high I. But like I said, there's a lot of different traits. For the I, what are more traits of an I?
The more traits, these are the classic patterns, which is normally in all your eyes. a promoter, a persuader, a counselor, and an appraiser.
So funny. I've actually I've actually tapped on all of those those type of things when I was just a little history right here. Promoter meaning I used years ago, I would promote for alcoholic drinks. I'd go somewhere and I, wear their uniform and I'd say, hey, would you like to try this and so forth. That's just one of the promoting. So I've done that. Counselor, I'm always helping somebody on the side. Appraiser, I went to school for that and I actually was going to do that, but then I changed my mind. It was an industry that I chose not to go into. So that's really funny that they named the things that I actually have touched on. Oh my God, what else is this like? This is me.
Well, now I's goals. Your goals are attain victory with flair.
Yeah.
That's
With flair?
With flair. I can see that with you.
So what would you say is flair?
Like, I got it. I got
Oh, okay, yeah.
customer. It's just, you just have your own little touch with it.
Yeah. Okay.
Pursue friendship and happiness.
Yes.
Definitely.
That's very important.
She's taught me, she's been my counselor on another business that we are part of together, business partners. I've been struggling. She said, just go with the happiness, whatever's going to make you feel happy. You don't have to go out there and struggle, just happy.
Mm-hmm.
And that's true. It's very true. Achieve status through authority and prestige.
Not so much.
Not-
I don't push anybody. I'm not a pusher.
Nope.
But you know what? There are I's and are. So just because I'm not doesn't mean somebody else that is an I personality. So still watch out for those type of traits.
That's more like an ID personality.
Yeah, that's when you get the combo or the split that are more like that.
Yes.
Now, what else of other traits?
Seek approval and be popular.
I don't really seek approval, but I don't mind being popular. It's a lot of fun. You have more friends, more things to do, but that's my interpretation.
Me, I care less about being popular. See, a lot of this for me, like Sylvia's and I have like almost zero I in me. So just.
And we get along great.
Yeah, we do. Generate excitement. That's you.
100%. If you're going to do it, you better do it and do it with enthusiasm and go all the way. 100%. Definitely.
Now, these are challenges that she could possibly have. We'll see. Get organized.
Yeah, I could see that because being an I, I'm juggling more than one thing most of the time. So yeah, I could see that. I have a hard time, but I really try. And don't get me wrong, I'm not a mess, but probably could more organization because I like to keep busy, multitask, and do a bunch of stuff. So yeah, definitely. So if you find an I that is organized, that's awesome. That's a great trait.
Research the facts. Research the facts. You do that. That's not really a challenge for you. You do research facts.
No, yeah.
Resist impulse.
I'm really good at that.
You're good.
I'm not one of those, I have to shop. Oh my God, I have to have this. No, I'm just like, I'm good.
She's a good budgeter. She really works well within her budget and her significant other budget. So
yeah, I'm
very good with.
I mean, and it's just like anybody else, people sometimes are just like, what? I don't need it, but I want it. And we're not talking money. We're just talking anything in general. And I'm not like that. It's okay. I'll pass. I'm like, yeah, if it's not there, out of sight, out of mind kind of thing. So definitely not. So don't think peeps out there, I'm going to be buying stuff. No, just kidding.
Okay. Another challenge is speak directly and candidly.
I'm honest when I speak. But sometimes directly it's hard because, like I said, I'm always worried about how the other person is going to feel.
Stay focused for long periods of time.
Sure. Once I'm into something, hey, I could dance for 12 hours. Well, takes major focus for that.
The other challenge is follow through completely. So I don't see that challenge for you. You always follow.
Yeah, I have to start and finish something, even if it takes me long. If I get this, it has to be a beginning and an end.
Yeah,
definitely.
I see that with your I style of leadership. I love to take new ideas and run with it. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Why not? Yeah. It's an idea. Take it. If it's gonna work, try it out. If not,
exactly.
Yeah. I mean, I like to be stagnant.
Right.
That's and I like new things. And if something doesn't work, I'm like, you know what, this is not working. I got to do something else. So that's one of the reasons why I'm always multitasking and learning something new. Because if something doesn't work, I'm moving on. I cannot. I cannot.
Yep.
I need to do with it and see if it works. And if it does, that's awesome. And guess what? And then I could tell Courtney, hey, you know what? I did this. I tried this. It works.
Yep. She does.
There you go.
They energize teams and build enthusiasm for projects. They can also be erratic leaders who see little need for consistency and caution. I can see eyes like that, but Sylvia, not so much.
Yeah, I don't see that too much in me either.
She is very consistent, and she's very bubbly. Like when she's trying to get something across with people, she's very bubbly with it.
I say it in a nice way.
Yes, very nice. Also, I often display leadership characteristics of energizing, absolutely. Pioneering, absolutely. Affirming, absolutely.
Oh yeah, definitely. And you know, and I think this really helps people. I mean, if you're energetic, they see that. They want to catch it. They're like, wow, I want that. So, you know, this type of trait for me it just comes easy. I've always been like that. You know, I'm the one, hey, let's have fun, let's do this. And, you know, and I like affirming things. Is this a good thing? What do you think? You know, does this resonate with you? I like to make sure it's okay with whoever I'm with. So, because it's not about me. I'm very flexible. But you know, if I'm like, say I'm talking to a customer or something, I need to, you know, find out what is it that they need, what their needs are, and affirm with them, like, okay, so I'm understanding that this is what you're looking for, this is what you need or want. That way I can keep them happy, you know, with whatever I'm working with them.
Right. Here's some quotes for in an I stand. Whoever is happy will make others happy too. Anne Frank, which is very true.
I like that.
All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. That's
like my top quote.
And variety is a spice of life.
Yep.
Another I quote.
Multitasking, learning, variety.
So that is
definitely.
Those are our eyes, qualities, and everything for an eye.
So how many people out there know people that have this style, that have these traits, that you have? Their friends, family. I mean, last video Courtney put out there a challenge to see how many people you know have this trait. So let's do it with this one too. How many people do you know have this trait, these traits that we just listed off? And you know, which ones do they have? You know, it's kind of interesting, and you'll be like, oh yeah, that's kind of neat, that's kind of cool. And then that way, once you hear all four, you can see, you know, what goes together, you know, what other styles they are. But that's like a little challenge, which I like, because, you know, sometimes you wonder about people. on their personality. So, if they have a lot of these traits here, then it's quite possible, possibly that they are an I, or the whatever other ones. But I think that that's a good little challenge there to see who, or maybe you're this, maybe you're an I. Once
Exactly.
you hear all these things, because when I heard all this, I knew it totally reflects me. So maybe it will do the same for you, but in the long run, it's going to help you communicate with other people, because even though you know how you are, it's good to know all the traits that you have. That way you can look at it against other people's personalities. And this is the whole idea of this whole disc that we're sharing with you guys. So you can understand not only yourself, but other people as well. And it's very, very important. Sometimes people say, you know what, I clash with that person. Well, maybe after this, you'll know why.
Mhm.
You'll be like, I don't resonate with that. And then you know what? Inside you feel a little better, because you'll be like, oh, well, that's fine. Instead of wondering, I don't resonate with this person at all.
And I can
And
say that as an S, like a high S, me, if I didn't know any of this, I would probably have never been friends with Sylvia, because it's too much. It's too much.
was too high before her.
Too much. But now that I've known personality styles and that's her, I could go, okay, that's how she is, and I can relate. But if before this, actually, I was in a
The
group.
truth comes out, people.
I'll be honest. I was part of a group, and there was a high I girl in our group. She drove me absolutely nuts the whole time I was with her, and because I didn't understand. I'm like,
Yeah.
she's too out there for me. I'm kind of like,
but I did it good. I I know we told the story. I met her in the bathroom, and we were talking about cosmetics. So I know as an I, that's a good topic for anybody. And we were just commenting on the color or something, and then we hit it off. I was like, oh hey, blah 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 blah, and I was new, so I was the one who wasn't really knowledgeable. So when I asked her about it, she told me information on it. You know what I mean? I was affirming that she was somebody that I could talk to and get this information from.
in the
And so
bathroom
after
in Las
that, it was
Vegas.
smooth sailing.
We met in the bathroom, in a girl's bathroom in Las Vegas,
Mm-hmm.
at a business seminar.
What's that?
At a business seminar.
Yeah. And so, again, we could have never seen each other again or talked to each other again, but we got along. And especially since we're so different in our personality styles, it just worked out.
Exactly.
And this was before I knew about this. She already had known about the disc. She was familiar with it before me.
Mhm.
This
Yeah,
is
and that's what I'm saying is that's why some people may not go, I can't, it's too much for me. Or even a D. Some people can't handle being around a D. And my husband's a D. So because of this,
and it's fine. Then you can make a decision.
mhm.
I know why I don't get along with this person.
It's just, it is what it is. It's like you learn how to communicate. And that's why we want you guys to learn, because when you're starting a business, you're going to come across all these personalities no matter what. And you need to learn how to communicate to those personalities. They might scare the EBGBs out of you, but that's okay. Just go, okay, that person's a D. So I just need to be direct with them. Okay, she's an I. I just need to remember, just be bubbly and talk to her.
Exactly. Because once you learn, if you like, you can mirror their personality.
Yep.
And then again, that just helps with all your relationships. Instead of fighting and going against the grain, that they're a D. And this obviously a reason why we mention D all the time. They're like the most stubbornness out of everybody. So you can bend a little. That's your style in order to be able to communicate with a D.
Exactly. So, and then when you can't communicate with different personalities, you kind of go, you're going to miss out on stuff. I mean, I can only imagine what my life would be without Sylvia around. So this is so good, because you could build relationships with other people, the opposite of your personality. Mm-hmm. because she's very outgoing and I'm very reserved, you're going to miss out. But once you get to know this, you won't be missing out on relationships anymore.
Yeah, we don't want you to miss out on any type of relationship, whether it be business, personal. I mean, it can be anything, just a relationship, even family. They all have different, sometimes you don't click with that cousin. You're like, oh my God, is she coming over again? Because I can't handle it. You never know. It applies so much to your life.
Exactly.
So, I'm glad that you guys let us share this with you so that way you can learn as well. We are going to, our next one is going to be on the S, okay? So we'll let you know when that's coming out. That way you could start correlating them all together. Courtney, did you have anything that you wanted to add?
Yes, please give this video a thumbs up and let us know that you got value out of this video. And please leave a comment. If you've got questions, concerns, want to learn more, any of that, please leave it.
Yeah, Courtney, if they want to learn more, where do they go? Or how would they get more information?
Well, I'm going to put information, but there's a book. Oh, yeah, you can see it right here. This book is You Got Style. And this talks about all the personalities. Will give you a lot more in-depth information. So I will make sure this book information is in our description for you guys. And also, I will be making a file for personality disc. So you can go straight to the file and get all the videos eventually when they're up. So you're not having to scroll down to a bunch of our videos. And what else? Sylvia, why don't you take it? Do your.
So as always, guys, in closing, always stay consistent. Everything is subject to change. Always remember that. And we're happy to see you here with us. I know hopefully you'll join us for the next one and find out more personality traits with us. And with that,
we'll see you in the next video.
We will see you guys next video. Everybody have a great weekend. Again, challenge yourself always. And we would love to hear from you. Okay, guys, everybody have a great weekend. And we will talk to you soon.
Bye.
Bye.